Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. This one right here. And today, we are playing Jade Lotus. We're on episode number 60! There we go. And would the players each like to introduce their characters? Please.
I am Drake. I am the sailor, musician, someone who would probably question his life choices if he remembered half of them.
Awesome. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I'm Zane. I play Sanabi, the rogue ranger Kitsune, who is the lord of all flumps.
Mm-hmm. The most useless Jade Lotus creatures ever.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Anyway. Who's next? No.
Hi, I'm 50 Gigabytes. I play Madrix, who is a half-lichen barbarian who currently has only shown one creature from his Jade Lotuses, which is Gerald the Draco Hydra.
Yep. And it was a little problematic when you did.
Mm-hmm.
Who next? Priya Hanokara Blood Dancer.
I can go next.
Go on then.
I am Rob. I play Prior Full Pride, the Houndfolk Paladin, who is also a werebear. I try to be more or less the moral compass, but sometimes it doesn't quite work out the way we want it to.
Yup. Okay. That leaves us with either Blood Dancer or Hanoka.
I can go next.
Awesome.
My name is Amanda. I play Hanoka, Goliath Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I always do that and question myself.
Almost sounded like you were questioning what your own name was.
And I have... I don't know who I am half the time. I'm always confused.
I hear that.
I'm the dazed and confused one. It's for Hanoka too.
Hmm. Yep. You are the Goliath
I
Barbarian.
have a handful of Jade Lotuses.
Yes, you do.
My favorite one being my frost salamander, named Clambo.
Oh, yeah, you have every right to have him be your favorite. He's awesome. And last but not least, we have Blood Dancer. Blood Dancer.
I use Blood Dancer, the sassy half-orc. Hi, I use Blood Dancer, the sassy half-orc. I have a Hydra, and I'm totally not compensating for something.
And you say that every time, and it confuses me every time.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, I do.
What did you say?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, what happened last time we played? Where did we get to? What did we do?
We're still in the middle of recruiting tribes. We managed to recruit one of the birds, the ravens. Well, they're called the crows, but they're actually ravens. And we were on our way to recruit the Axebeaks. who one of them got a little too handsy with one of our party members, so we had to. Well, I say we, but I'm pretty sure it was our paladin that killed this one. But so yeah, we end up fighting the Axebeaks, and after some negotiations about that summoning a giant angel to intimidate everybody, we finally were able to talk to the chief, and that's where we left off. Right. No, I killed the other guy by accident.
You blew up his mind.
Yes, but that was the other guy.
Not the handsy guy. Not the overly flirty guy.
Now, I blame Pryor for blowing up his head too, but I'm pretty sure Pryor cut the handsy dude in half. I know somebody cut him in half.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much where he left off.
He's half the man he used
About
to
to
be.
talk to the chief.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing better than the other guy. I think I can't even get ahead in life.
Yep. That's a good one. Okay. Puns. Finest form of humor. Okay. So, you were talking to the chief, or you got to see the chief and haven't talked to him yet? Which was it?
Yeah, we were about to.
About to see the chief.
Yes.
Have to see the chiefy. Okay. Yay, Toby's finally settled.
You've jinxed it now. He's going to suddenly become unsettled.
Maybe. What was it? So yes, the Axebeak chief. Okay. So you get led to the chief's hut and shown inside. You expect, I'm assuming, to meet some sort of elder member of the tribe. You find yourself face to face with a particularly large and slightly grey feathered Axebeak. And he just stares at you as you come into his tent.
An actual Axebeak and not a person.
An actual Axebeak and not a person.
Okay. Blood Dancer's going to go, "Hello, sir. How are you today?"
Fine, he says.
Oh, good. At least he talks.
Of course I
he
can
talks.
talk. I'm the chief of this tribe. What do you want?
What do we? Drake is gonna look at Pryor.
Hey, Paladin, do the talking.
It's what you're good at. And killing people, apparently.
Yes. It was self-defense. Is that what you're going to say to the chief? Like the first words you say to the chief was, it was self-defense?
No, I'll give him the quick rundown of we're the Emperor's Chosen, trying to unite all the different clans, and then to unite all the Banjin with the rest of the clans, we have to unite the tribes.
Good luck.
The wolf, bear, and raven tribes on our side.
You got the shifters. That's a start, I suppose.
Well, yeah, it's part of our job.
You won't get the snakes. At least not for long. They tend to comply only as long as it suits them.
But don't a lot of people, though?
More or less, that's why you maintain a relationship that suits everybody. So that doesn't happen.
You think you can please everyone at once?
No, but we're beginning to get the impression that we're all going to have a common enemy, and might need to work together to beat it.
A common enemy?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of common enemy?
Out of character, I'm trying to think how to word it. I'm trying to remember how Rob worded it the other week.
Was it Rob who came up with it?
Yeah, he was the one that came up with the out of the world theory.
Some otherworldly threat, basically.
Yeah.
Something from literally out of this world.
We've already seen a hint of it on one or two occasions.
A hint of what, exactly?
An otherworldly threat.
Otherworldly?
Well, when we were in the insert name of technical clan here.
Bukia.
When we were at Bukia, a swarm of mind flares attacked. But to be fair, those guys get beef with mind flares regularly, apparently, so But it's a bit concerning. And then when we were in Matsuhiro, we got a glimpse of some of these guys.
Some of what guys?
Some folks from another place joined the Jade Lotus tournament, and out of character, who was it that could speak their language?
You're talking about when the star spawn showed up, right?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Drake or Tsunabi. Oh wait, no, I think it was Thraxios.
Yeah.
One of our friends, which unfortunately is no longer with us.
My condolences.
He actually knew how to speak their language, and was able to work out that they were in fact working against us. They got annoyed that my friend could understand them and attacked us. And eventually they went back to their reality.
You think they might come again in greater numbers?
I think what we saw was just a scouting group. Because there was only like 3 or 4 of them, I think. Definitely sounds like a scouting party to me. I wouldn't be surprised if they have them scattered in a few places.
Do the rest of you support these observations?
I didn't really observe anything like that per se, but I do know there's been some odd activity, especially seeing as this guy right here kind of popped up. And he's going to hold up his Jade Lotus.
What's in there?
Oh, an angel who thought he was an Avenger and essentially tried to wipe out another clan, or at least members of another clan.
So we're under threat from aberrant creatures as well as celestials.
Aberrations, fiends, celestials, fae.
Why hasn't the Emperor called a war council?
That's kind of what we're doing, is preemptively trying to unite all the clans so that when this does happen, we're not all fighting each other.
It's really hard to... dragons really don't like working together.
This is so. But the Banjin
Honestly,
like a good
if I could
fight.
beat them... Yeah, they do. They like to party as well, and I can appreciate a good party.
You seem... That sounds like Mazuku.
Probably because I am Mizoku.
Why are you here, Mazuku?
Because I want to support my friends. And it's nice having people that won't stab me in the back.
No, usually it's the Mazoku doing the stabbing.
Exactly! Why do you think I like hanging out with these guys? We stab each other in the back on a regular basis. It's annoying.
When you say we, you're referring to Mazoku, yes?
Yeah. We, as in Mizoku, stab each other in the back on a semi-regular basis. It's annoying. The amount of stab wounds I've had to bandage up.
Getting any of the clans to work alongside the Mazoku will be your greatest challenge, I fear.
Please don't remind me.
But you are a persuasive one.
Who would not be persuaded by this face, he says, doing a little bit of dancing lights.
Not sure I trust the veracity of your claim.
I mean, what would happen if it turns out I was lying? I would probably get killed by your big bird friends over there. I don't fancy dying today. I have things I want to do.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Do I have the right character sheet up? Yes, I do.
Yay!
Persuasion plus 12.
Yeah, you should be pretty good.
Don't jinx it. Yes.
23. Hells yeah. Very well. You can count on the Axebeaks when the time comes for battle.
I hug the person nearest to me.
You hug the person nearest to you.
Mm-hmm. Let's say it's 50.
I was gonna, since Longfist was also doing the talking. Until you took
Okay,
over.
Lone Fist's getting the hug. Sorry about that.
All right.
I'll just why?
Why what?
Why hug?
They are pleased.
Because I am happy and excited, and that energy needs to go somewhere.
Oh, my clan doesn't generally go for the boisterous celebration.
No.
What do you mean by boisterous?
This.
They appreciate only regimented and orderly fun during specifically assigned fun time.
I still need to teach you how to party, it seems.
I think he's seen you party. Pretty sure he's seen you party.
No.
Ain't no party like a Mizoku party. Because at a Mizoku party you get stabbed.
Yes, you do. Okay, I will not teach you the Mizoku way of partying. But I will teach you how to partay.
But I'm happy with the Matsuhiro military chants. They're fun.
It's not singing. That is just words. Okay, help me out here. You guys have a pretty good form of entertainment and partying.
It's mostly just hitting each other. Hanoka?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was being pronounced a knight by Gabriel.
Okay. So you are now the Night Mother?
I'm Night Mummy.
Night Mommy. Oh boy. Anyway. Blood Dancer said that you know how okay, so Pryor's being a bit of a stick in the mud about fun and partying and dancing and even hugging, and says that the military chants are fun and he likes doing them, and Blood Dancer says that that's not music, it's just words, and asked you to help her out and back her up, that because the Banjin also know how to have a good time. What say you, Hanoka? Bearing in mind that most of like the Banjin version of a good time is usually just a mass brawl. A big old mosh pit, basically. Hello?
I'm gonna chug down I guess it'd be called an ale, and then I'll throw it down on the ground and I'll say, another! And then I'll say, and one for him!
And the Axebeak chief turns to you and says, where'd she get the ale from?
He says what? Sorry?
It was magical!
Your friend seems to have the ability to summon a tankard of ale from nothing. That is quite a trick. Can you summon enough of those to feed an army?
I'm not sure you'd want a drunk army to be perfectly honest.
You underestimate the
sounds like a-
Banjin.
That sounds like a brilliant idea. I agree with him.
So, would you be joining us to celebrate this momentous occasion? The coming of war?
It's always time to celebrate when war is coming to you and alliances are formed.
It is getting late. I'm guessing we've been walking a lot because we've just visited 2 tribes today.
Are you saying you do not want to party?
I want to party.
Is the Mizoku too tired to party?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. The Axebeak chief is continuing to mock you for saying that you were tired.
I'm not too tired to party.
We shall see.
You think you guys can out-party me?
And he steps outside the tent and honks, and there are several other honks, both human imitations of the Axebeak honk and as well as echoing honks from actual Axebeaks. And followed by more typical human whooping and cheering because there's going to be a feast. Let's go hunt something for the feast, shall we? Who will join me?
Sure, why not? It'd be fun.
Oh, I could use a stretch.
A stretch.
The dancer's already out the door.
What manner of creature is a stretch?
Oh, no, sorry. Stretch is in, like, stretching my muscles.
How strange. Humans are strange. But let us go.
Do you not have muscles?
Yes. But why do they need stretching?
Or to keep them in shape?
What's
I
wrong
think
with
at
the
this point it's
shape
best
they
not
are?
to think about it.
It's a metaphor. Means, like, kept in good condition.
Okay, but what a metaphor.
I believe a metaphor is when you say one thing but mean another.
Kind of.
It is a descriptive lie.
Kind of, again, but this is a tangent. It's fine. Let's get out there and go. Go hunt.
And so the chief rides out, runs out. He soon joined by several tribal members that are riding Axebeaks of their own as they go whooping and hollering and honking towards into the woods. How are you guys at keeping up? Bearing in mind that an Axebeak. There we go. Can move 50 feet in a turn.
I can't move that fast, physically.
Can any of you keep up?
I mean, technically, I can keep up.
Cool.
I have a war horse.
Yes, you can. So you can ride your war horse. This is true.
I will give Sanabi a ride if Sanabi would like a ride.
When you said you'll give Sanabi a ride, I thought you meant you were going to ride Sanabi.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Yay, ride.
That text was poorly timed.
So, no,
I
not to
have
your
40
ride.
feet walking speed.
This is true. So you can almost keep up.
My bear form, I have 40s too, so.
Okay.
I get 40 feet if I turn into a wolf,
Okay.
but it's not fast enough.
No.
Oh wait, no, my walking speed's already 40 feet. It doesn't even matter.
So when you go into wolf form and you go 10 foot faster, you will be going 50, right?
Oh. That works. Okay.
So you can keep up. And how big is your wolf? Medium sized?
Yeah, slightly larger than an average wolf, but still
Medium sized.
medium. Yeah.
Which means a small creature could ride on the wolf's back. In theory. Would Sanabi rather ride a wolf or a horse? You might find the wolf easier for your little legs. Yeah, I think it is brown bear. I think you're right. Sanabi, can you hear me? What happened to Zane? Sorry, were you talking to me? Yeah. Okay, so I meant Sanabi is small, right? Right. So what I was saying was you might have a better time riding on the back of a medium-sized wolf than you would on the back of a large horse, just because the size... It would be difficult for your little legs to sit on a horse. So. And a foxy creature riding a wolf is just funny. So, hops on the wolf. Okay. So, Madrix, Sanabi, and Blood Dancer are going to be able to keep up. What about Priya, Hanoka, and Drake?
I'm happy to carry someone.
I'm just gonna use polymorph
I'll take
and
a
turn into an
ride.
expert.
You're going to polymorph and what now?
I'm just gonna polymorph into an Axebeak and keep in this follow.
That works. Surprised none of you have pulled out a Jade Lotus creature to ride on.
I would pull out Gerald, who I just remembered is not. Gerald still isn't in his Jade Lotus.
Nah.
Gerald only has 30 feet of movement. Gerald cannot follow us.
You might have to put him in Jade Lotus. But,
I mean, to be fair, only creature I have that can actually, keep up pace-wise would be the Planetar, and I'm not bringing him out again.
fair. Hanoka. How fast can Columbo go? Yay, there we go. You call out Columbo. Perfect. So he can go 60.
I need to roll to convince Gerald to get in the Jade Lotus, don't I? He still has 10 heads.
Right. He needs to do he needs to fail a wisdom save.
Right. And...
Do you have his stat block?
yeah, I have a stat block. I don't think he fails it.
No, he doesn't. He's stubbornly refusing to go back in. He's just going to have to slowly fly and catch up.
Yep.
And you're going to have to sell him when he eventually catches up. You're going to have to, well, I did give you the option.
Yep.
I'm just dropping and reconnecting because my thing's being a little bit wonky.
Nobody likes a wonky thing.
Giggity.
Giggity indeed. Okay.
Hanoka, come back.
She will come back. She's just having some technical difficulties. She's gonna sort them out and come back.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hold it together.
I can't hold it together without Hanoka here.
Yay!
Hey,
Yay! She's back. I held it. It was tough, but I held it together until Hanoka got back.
I think I just have too much crap open on my phone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I hear that.
Which would probably do it because Rob's always telling me to close your apps.
Mm-hmm. How many things do you have running in the background?
I had 8 and now it's being less distorted because I closed them all, so I'm gonna not do that.
Yes. See, your phone has a computer brain, and your computer brain, its computer brain only has a limited amount of memory, and if you use up all its memory, it can't think very good.
That is a very good point. I didn't think of it that way. Technology needs a break too, don't you know?
Indeed. Indeed. So, just be a big bear bounding through the forest. That sounds cool. Does anybody remember a show called Gentle Ben? It was about a kid and his friendly bear. It was like the same sort of show as Lassie and Flipper, but it was a bear instead. But anyway.
Now I want to look that up.
Okay. So off you go in chasing through the woods after the Axebeaks and trying to keep up. Let's see what we get. Sorry, what?
Oh, it's just what Blood Dancer is yelling as he's running through the forest.
What's he saying?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Okay, I didn't hear what that was. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I have a message.
Honey, do you happen to know where my monster manual ended up?
Upstairs.
Yeah, but I couldn't find it when I looked before. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Unless, did Luke take it home by accident?
I hope not.
No, he didn't take anything home, did he?
No. Well, if you happen to take a look up there and find it, that would be appreciated, but I understand you may not want to.
Translate. Please go up and find it for me.
Well,
Do you need it?
it would be helpful, but
Alright. You could just ask me, can you go up and get it and find it? You know?
yeah, but
I'll go have a look.
yeah, I will adapt if you don't. I will find something else to do. But
What do you need it for? Are you creating a monster or one to fight?
Death Knight.
Okay.
But anyway. Yeah, it kind of depends on my... Oh, Madrix has stepped away anyway, so we got a bit of time. Let's see if I can find... Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay. So you're going through the woods and you find you see that the Axebeaks have begun to get jittery as You're coming to the edge of Banjin territory, and some of the woods are looking a little bit sickly, and perhaps in some cases even dead. And you see strange lights floating in and out of the trees. And then you hear a horrifying scream. Oh, you did? Yay!
Was under the thingy bag, carrier bag.
Oh, cool. And several of the Axebeaks and their riders closest to the epicenter of this scream collapse.
Oh dear, that's not good.
What do you do?
I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure Blood Dancer would know.
So there was a scream, and then people collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
And what does the creature that looks like... What does the creature in there look like?
Okay, so you want to try and
That
get
caused the
closer so
scream.
you can see what caused it?
Yep.
Okay. Do you pull it off? I'll get closer too. Okay. Well, you kind of have to as long as you're still on Madrix's back.
Yeah, no, I haven't changed forms.
Are you going to try and do so stealthily?
If the people have fallen over from hearing the scream, or like collapsed, then yeah.
Okay. So. Roll stealth, please. You two, Sanabi, and anyone else who's trying to get closer. Oh, very nice. Okay. Disappears into nothing. Yep. You know, no one's going to be able to see you unless they're looking right at you. Wow, even Pryor got a... Everyone's getting great rolls. Okay, fantastic. So... you will see... when you get closer... that... nice. You'll see a strange skeletal figure that seems to have extra skulls either side of its head, flanked by 3 ethereal-looking women. Ghostly, in fact, as well. Several spooky fucking lights just floating around. Ghost lights.
Would Madrix recognize any of these creatures?
Does Madrix have much familiarity with the undead?
He has a little, but not much.
Roll history. The chief is saying, "Hold." Yeah, I'm gonna back away. There is no honor in running. Death or glory. There is honor in living to fight another day. So, are the party all retreating and letting the Banjin take care of this? Or are you going to help your new allies to possibly not die?
Well, to me, it would feel like a bit of an insult to my clan to back down from a challenge without even fighting.
Okay.
Plus, they look like ghosties, so I need to kill them.
Madrix will look to...
I can help, but I have no reason to be near them.
Priya, can you make an insight check?
Also, are we sure we're going to try to fight these things?
Well, that's why I want Priya to make an insight check. Oh.
Can I give them inspiration?
Yeah, please do. What dice does he get for bardic inspiration?
D10.
A D10.
Yeah, get a D10.
Excellent.
Yep.
Oh no!
Damn it.
Okay.
Would my passive help any in this situation?
Is it possible to offer
Oh yeah, your
an
passive is
inspiration myself?
his passive is 16. Yeah.
That's why
Yeah, good point. So, you remember, it suddenly clicks that, oh shit, we're actually on the border, or at least the Banjin territory borders against Tenrai territory. This could be an ambassadorial party. These could be just citizens of Tenrai. You don't know why they're here. It might be worth finding out before you try to destroy them.
I guess then I will make sure I'm in my humanoid form, and I'll approach with my weapon hand out without my weapon in my hand.
So you're gonna de-bear yourself.
Can I follow Priya?
Yeah. So now, if you want to do insight, you can, but if you pass, you're just gonna figure out the same thing. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm going to stay hidden, but can I prepare an action just in case?
Yeah. Somebody might want to calm down the Axebeaks. If you don't want to start a fight.
Do you want me to do that, or do you guys
combination,
want me to stay
unfortunately.
with Priya?
I don't fuck with them, so you have this, Rob.
A volunteer for coming down the Axebeaks. Yay!
Do you want to address the chief Or do you want to try and use animal handling to count down the actual Axebeaks? Or do you want to talk to the whole crowd?
That was going to be my suggestion. Just kind of yell out, everybody calm down for a second.
Calm the fuck down.
Everybody shut the hell up.
Cool your jets! I mean, if anyone's got the actual calm emotion spell, that might be useful too.
You know, I keep forgetting to grab that. I was like, I probably could swap that for suggestion, but I just keep forgetting this. That I can only do my level up.
So,
Since you use your passive insight, you still technically have that inspiration. So just keep that in mind.
yeah. So, Blood Dancer, what are you doing?
Oh, the Flumpkin.
If the party, I mean, who is staying near the Axebeaks?
Well, the Axebeaks are... It's all fairly close together. It's not... There are not, like, clear lines of engagement here. There are Axebeaks surrounding the intruders. And the intruders are...
Okay.
looking...
I'm just gonna go chill. These are civilians. They're not here to cause any harm.
How do you know this?
Oh yeah, I don't.
What's your
Unless someone
What's your
said it out
passive
loud.
insight?
My insight is passive insight is
So it's 10 plus whatever your insight modifier is.
yeah, I'm just looking up +6.
There you go. So yeah, you would know
Sure.
that they were probably just people from Tenrai that have wandered into Banjan territory. I mean, they're clearly not trying to be sneaky about it. They're not infiltrating.
Chill. I think these guys were just a bit lost. I'm sure they didn't mean to walk into your territory, Chief, but not everybody has great navigation skills.
Not lost. Searching.
For what?
One of our own has wandered off. We were hoping that the Banjan will have seen him, and if not, could aid us in tracking him.
What was their name?
He was Sir Cavendish. An ancient paladin of some renown.
Paladins. That's not my area of expertise. Just points to Rob.
Prior.
Blah, 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 Prior.
Blah, 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 blah. Would Briar like to make a history check?
We'll try. Whether or not the dice are nice to me is another story.
Indeed, indeed.
Especially with a -1 modifier.
Oof.
Don't forget you add the +10
You can
spell
add,
to add.
yeah, you can use that +10 that you didn't have to
Oh,
use before.
die. Yay! 19.
19 indeed. Okay. Sir Cavendish was indeed a great hero of of Matsuhiro. But you believed he died in battle. So what's going on?
I'll say that basically that the legends I'd heard of him is that he died in battle. So how is he around?
The knight did not fulfill his vows. And so he arose. But in his new form, your clan rejected him. So he came to join ours. However, something has changed. Recently he has become agitated and was determined to return to his old clan, despite all advice to the contrary. We believe he may have come through Banjin to get back to Matsuhiro.
Well, that's definitely not good, because if he looks, no offense, anything like you guys, he's going to have everyone between Tenrai and Matsuhiro trying to kill him just by seeing him.
Which is why we have come. Which is why we are prepared to protect him if necessary. We would prefer not to use force. I apologize for your friends that fell at my companion's scream. She was startled at your arrival.
Well, to be fair, the Axebeaks, well, any of the Banjin tribes can be a little startling when they just randomly appear.
Indeed they can. I was surprised that such large creatures could sneak upon anyone. Least of all, someone with 3 heads.
Well, let's try and not make it a habit of surprising everybody.
One of the Banjin goes, but they killed our clansmen. We can't just allow them to go unpunished, can we? It was an accident. I apologize.
I do have a way of possibly helping.
You do?
Providing I have enough gems and enough time. I have a spell known as Reviver. Oh wait, does Revivify only bring them back after a minute?
It needs to be within 10 minutes.
Okay.
So far, it's still within 10 minutes. But after, you're gonna have to be quick.
Yeah, how many could I bring back in 10 minutes? Revivify takes a minute, right?
Takes spell revive. It takes 1 action. So
6 seconds.
So you can 6 seconds. So within 1 minute you can bring 10 creatures back, providing that you have the spell slots and money to do it.
I've only got 1 gem on me, and I'd rather keep that for one of my friends. But if you have any diamonds on you, I can bring a few back. How many spell slots do I have?
I
1, 2, 3.
apologize, but I am not in the habit of carrying diamonds. I have little use for them.
I can't bring them back without diamonds.
How much gold do you have on you?
I have 350 gold on me.
Okay. Is it possible that some of that is already in the form of gemstones also?
I don't know. I think that would be up to the DM.
Yeah. It's only 300 though. So you're only...
Yeah.
That's only going to do 1 anyway. I could bring their corpses back to Tenrai territory. They would not be brought back to life, but they could still serve your tribe. Leader, are you hearing this? I am. I do not think Banjin would accept risen clan members.
Might I interject on that point?
Please do.
While, yes, under normal circumstances, my own tribe, the Matsuhiro or the Banjin, would be completely ready to reject and completely vilify a risen from their tribe. We are on a mission to try and join all the clans under one banner.
That will be a monumental task.
Well, yes, it already is proving to be so. But my point being, this kind of a union would actually be highly beneficial to our cause.
You're saying that if Banjin were to accept dead members of his tribe to remain in the tribe, this would go some way to showing unity between the tribes.
Yes, and
how do you
the
propose to convince the dragon to do this?
Well, it would be the Axebeak chief that would be the one saying yes or no, and then the dragon would gain favor with the emperor. Both dragons would gain favor with the emperor by allowing this.
But I would risk the anger of my dragon. Mighty as my clan, mighty as my tribe is, I do not think we could stand against Banjin's wrath.
Well, we are here under the permission authority of the emperor himself. So if they have issue with this idea, they have to
take it up
go to the emperor. Yep.
Sinabi mentioned that they have a lot of funds available if you do just want to revivify everybody instead.
That would be helpful. Time is running out for me to revive them. Just a heads up.
So what do you guys think would be the best course of action? Do you think the Skull Lord and his banshees should take the bodies back to Tenrai and have them animated and then reintroduced to the Axebeak clan as undead members, Axebeak tribe should I say, as undead members of that tribe? Or should you just revivify them and bring them
Why
back
not
to
a
true
bit of
life? So,
Why not a bit of both?
how do you choose which ones get brought back to life and which ones are granted
The ones that are
undeath?
closest to Blood Dancer. First come, first serve.
Yes.
I was honestly going to do it one boy, one girl, one boy, one girl, one boy, one girl.
What about their mounts, the Axebeaks themselves?
I'm not sure Revivify allows me to bring back animals.
It says you touch a creature. Doesn't say humanoid.
Okay. How many people went down and how many Axebeaks went down?
Let's just say 4 of each. So 4 tribesmen and their mounts. We're all killed by the Banshee Scream.
Okay, what if I bring back 2 tribesmen and 2 mounts then?
And leave the others to their fate with Tenrai?
It depends on what the chief says.
The chief
And if our friend Sanabi is willing to hand over, depending on how much gold he's willing to hand over.
Could say you don't have the spell slots, yes. So it would be to revivify 4 creatures would be 2,000 gold pieces.
It was 300 gold each.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was 500.
No,
you're
it
right.
says
So
here
it's
300 gold.
So 1,200. Sorry, my bad. Okay.
What is the Sanabi saying?
Tsunabi is saying you it pulls a bag out and puts it in your hand. So yeah, they're giving you the kashishash / gemstones necessary to do it.
Thank you, Sanabi.
To do 4 of them. And so you're going to revivify 4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It takes a little longer than that, but okay. Go on.
I'm doing 4 until the chief decides whether or not he wants undead members in his clan.
He still seems to be nervous about basically defying Banjin's will. The Skull Lord says, "Tell you what, I will hold on to them for now. And when you want them, come get them." And
you could look into getting someone with a higher level reviving spell than I do. Might be for the best.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you want to. Well, okay. So what I was trying to do is the Skull Lord summons his own magic, and the other two dead tribesmen and their mounts stagger to their feet. The tribesmen are no longer riding the Axebeaks. They're not smart enough to do that at the moment. The rest of the tribe look horrified and disgusted to watch their tribesmen lurching to their feet as zombies.
Now, are these beings going to retain any of their memories?
When I am just using this to bring them back to Tenrai, where someone more powerful than I can do a better job at animating them correctly. This is but a temporary
And that
measure.
will fully restore them?
As much as one can be fully restored.
Well, I guess we'll have to go and have a chat with Benjamin about this to make sure everything's all good so we can further our plans.
I will, I fear I must see him myself, so I will take you to him. This has been a rather strange day, says the Axebeak chief.
Well, I have to agree with you there. Not every day do you see someone reanimate like that. Or potentially change essentially what is part of the foundation of a clan.
The tribesmen are still looking, particularly the ones that have been brought back from the dead, that have been revivified. They're angry. If Sanabi's gonna have one of the flumps calm people down, now would be the time.
This is a huge step towards a unified Chaipan and hopefully properly defending against whatever threats come towards us.
Imagine how unstoppable the army would be if every time one of your guys went down, you could just raise them back up again.
Well, exactly, and I'm trying to push that idea because, like, come on, guys, unstoppable barbarians, literally unstoppable barbarians.
But remember, the Banjin also they're wild, but they're all about life, you know?
Well, that's why I would want to try and make it a stipulation that it's by choice, that if you die in battle, they don't just automatically bring you back.
So you have to have a donor card?
Yes. Basically, some kind of marking that shows that you've been
You
given them
consent.
permission.
You
be
consent
back.
to being risen. Yeah.
Yes.
That may go out of the window in the heat of war, though.
Oh God, yeah. And that's why you have the Matsu Hero involved, because they'll strategize.
So, I will hide behind Hanoka. Okay. Josh Groban. What? So yes, is the flump doing the Kami Kams? Trying to cool their jets. Yes. Okay. The flustered Banjin chief of the Axebeak tribes looks flustered, straightens a headband that they had that they have nestled amongst the feathers on their head, and says, "Very well, if we must go see Banjin, let us go." I feel Blood Dancer may feel weirdly okay with the undead people because of his shadow. So, right, fair enough.
If you feel like now's a good time to go see Banjin, then I guess we can.
If I am too. I fear that it would be a bad idea to anger him. So let us get his approval before we make a fatal mistake.
Maybe we can visit the snakes on the way.
Perhaps.
Out of character, I get the impression that the Yuntai are going to be very scary.
That the what?
That the Yuntai are going to be very scary.
Yuan-Ti, yes.
Hiss.
So
The original noodles.
Snake people. So yeah, do you want to go see the serpents on the way to seeing Banjin, or do you just want to go straight to seeing Banjin?
I say we go straight to Banjin.
I feel like it might be a bad idea to delay seeing him.
Mm-hmm. It might. It might. Okay. So you're off to see the dragon. The angriest dragon of all.
I'm hiding behind Hanoka. In fact, is she like in bear form right now? Or wolf form?
I don't think Hanoka can shapeshift. Oh, wait a minute. Did you become... Yeah, you got bitten, didn't you? Yeah.
At this point, everyone's a Lycan but me and Blood Dancer.
Then yes, Hanoka could become a werewolf. Could take on her wolf form if she wanted.
I'ma do that.
I'ma do that.
And I'm riding on my horsey behind Hanoka. I'm not scared. Deception check.
I'm terrified.
Should I actually roll deception?
If you want to.
I'm curious to see what I would roll for deception. Oh, I have pretty good deception. I kind of want to fail the roll, though.
Why?
This would be against insight, right?
Yeah, you'd be doing...
I got my wish.
Yeah,
That does not beat my passive.
yeah. So everybody
Pretty sure
knows,
it can be anyone who
everybody
has it.
knows, everybody knows she's lying, that she's absolutely terrified.
No, Rob, that is not a good idea.
It is an amazing, terrifying thought that all the clan dragons were close enough that a Jade Lotus called them all at once. No! No! You do not want to merge all the dragons into one Jade Lotus creature. That would
So
be
basically,
bad.
we're just going to make our own
Isn't that
Tiamat.
just like Tiamat, but weirder?
Well, I think it's 9 dragons, and they're all half and half.
Yeah, they're all hybrids. Yeah.
So would that be technically? Wouldn't that be stronger than Tiamat then?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be like the equivalent of 18 dragons inside one body.
So like 3 times the Tiamat.
What if the halves fuse with the other half? Like a half black and another half black fuse together to make one whole black. And that just happens. Then it's just a normal Tiamat.
Well, it'd be a supersized Tiamat still.
Yeah.
Supersized.
I still
also
think
have
it's a
9
bad
heads
idea,
instead of
let's
5.
be honest.
It's a terrible
That would be
idea.
a fourth sibling to the triplets? I think they're triplets.
What you
So
talking
they'd be Well, that would add another sibling to the family of dragon gods. If we made another Tiamat.
The bastard
'Cause you
child
have-
of the family.
Yeah.
'Cause you-
Tiamat,
There's a
Bahamut,
monster
and...
for you.
Because you got
We're gonna do this
Tiamat.
one, Bob.
There's Bahamut, Tiamat, and the name of the ruby dragon, the god
Yeah,
of the
that
gem
one-
dragons. I can't remember. I believe is technically the offspring of Bahamut and Tiamat.
Yeah. I cannot remember their name.
They're a little stupid.
Aren't they supposed to be brother and sister?
Bahamut and Tiamat, yes.
But gods fuck other
Incest
gods
dragon.
all the time.
I mean, look at Greek gods for growing out.
That doesn't make it acceptable.
They were the-
It still makes it weird.
They were the first 2 dragons. Who else are they gonna fuck?
They can't be siblings by law. Because to be siblings, you have to be birthed from the same parents, and if they're the first 2,
There were no parents. Yeah.
exactly. So they're siblings by lore, but they're not siblings by blood.
Alright, but by their lore reason, they gave birth to a bunch of siblings. That gave birth to more siblings, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't
that's how
that
species
technically?
work?
That's not how species work. This is true.
Isn't that like a bunch of people say that? Like, look at the Bible; it says that that's how we were done.
I'm sure okay.
I mean,
I suppose if we're comparing fantasy sources,
So there's nothing wrong with it in fantasy settings.
fantasy, I guess.
Yes, we have to
I mean,
specify-
IRL, just look at cheetahs and tell me that again.
cheetahs. Are you talking about the show
Oh, yeah,
cheetahs,
cheetahs are-
or cheetahs as in the animal?
The animal.
The animal. Cheetahs are messed up.
They're hella inbred and all they have is speed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They can't. If anybody says to take their lunch, they can't do a fucking thing about it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if cheetahs end up getting like the plague that kind of put us out of commission, they'd all be dead.
Anywho, so
Dragon
yeah, yes. Thank you. We went so off topic there. I had no idea where we were. All right. So yes, you're gonna go see Banjin, and yes. So a couple of the Axebeaks clansfolk accompany their chief, but most of them go back to the tribe. And yeah, you're a couple more times on the journey, the chief adjusts a metal band that's almost hidden under their feathers. In fact, he seems to do it more and more as he approaches, as you get closer to wherever Banjan is, as if he's nervous.
Everything okay, sir?
Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I do have a quick question.
Oh?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just being curious, and shut me down if I'm being rude, but how can you talk? Like, did someone use an awakening spell on you or something?
Something like that.
That's pretty cool. You must be a total badass to be a leader of a tribe and all that.
I was awarded my awareness by the previous chief. I had served him well. He wanted a worthy successor, and to the surprise of the tribe, he chose me.
Very cool. And I thought the wolves were obsessed with wolves.
Every Banjan tribe is obsessed with their totem.
True, but it's even stronger with you guys. The wolf tribe don't have talking wolves, unless they're literally werewolves.
You do not seem like the other Mazoku. Why is this?
Because I don't go around burning things to pieces and stabbing people in the back.
That and the distinct lack of maniacal laughter.
Look, I like having people I can trust around, for one. And number two, I can't be bothered to be evil.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah, do you have any idea how much energy it takes to be crazy?
You are a quite singular entity. I've never met your like.
We're all a bit weird.
We're all a bit weird. Indeed.
Why do you think we get on so well? Says Blood Dancer, trying to put his arm behind Prior, and it probably not working.
You're trying to bring Prior into the conversation, or give him a hug, or what?
Like a pat on the back. Also, Prior does not like hugs, so I imagine him moving out the way.
Okay then.
think we're all unique given our clan backgrounds.
Yes.
It'll fit right in where I'm from.
And where are you from? I don't notice any clan colours.
Oh, I'm not from the clans.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm not from the clans.
He's from the wasteland. No, he's not lying. Yes, he's telling the truth. Believe it. You can survive out there. We've had this conversation 13 times. Do I need to make it a 14th?
That's unprecedented. I've never heard such a thing. I always thought that
There's a
the wastelands
bunch
were...
of people living out there.
There is?
Yeah.
That's how? It's a barren wasteland of death.
You learn to survive.
Most curious. I have learned a lot this day. But here we're coming towards the lair of Banjin himself. And yeah, you find yourself approaching a swampier part of the forest. Lots of hanging creepers, but as your feet sinking into the mud, you hear this. Careful. If you hear that, you should move out of the way.
Moving out of the way.
A gout of flame pushes up out of the mud.
Is that a fire geyser?
Yes. There are gases of some kind in the swamp that spontaneously combust. You can tell they're about to by the sputtering.
That sounds a lot like Mizoku.
Yes, well, Masoku is also a red hybrid, is he not?
No, I mean just the general land. Occasionally we get puffs of just random fire as well. We make a game out of jumping over it and not getting burnt. Or if you're a tiefling, getting burnt. If you're a fire genasi, you literally dance in the flames.
Interesting. What I was meaning is dragons have a tendency to affect their immediate environment. So it would not surprise me at all if Mazoku had a similar effect on his lair. But anyway, here we are. And you approach this big, overgrown cave. Occasionally, a gout of flame appears close to the mouth of it, like a pyrotechnic. And a huge black and red dragon crawls out of the cave. What the fuck? What's all this? Answer me. Quickly now. I don't have much patience.
Squeak.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Chosen for what? To bother me?
Chosen by the Emperor to unify all the clans.
Ha, pull the other one. Emperor only wants us unified when there's a war about to happen.
Well, that's probably because he thinks there's some kind of war about to break out, and wants everyone under one banner for when it arrives.
So there is a war coming, is there?
Yeah.
You have it.
Think
I believe
there
it.
is.
You believe. The Emperor hasn't said so then.
Well, let's put it this way. If he did make it public, everybody would be panicking. We don't really want that, do we, sir?
Panicking?
We...
Banjan don't panic.
Oh, of course Banjan don't panic, but the other clans...
Oh. The softies. Gotta look after the softies.
Out of character, like, does this dragon have lots of scars, or does he keep himself well groomed?
No, he's clearly been through lots and lots and lots of fights.
Look at all those scars you got, sir. You must be a really powerful dragon.
Do you often suck people's dicks in public?
You don't want to know what I do in public, sir. Or in secret.
He's Mizoku. I wouldn't ask him that question.
Oh. Wait. The Mizoku have said yes? This must be a fucking crazy battle that's coming then. They love a bit.
Said yes.
They love chaos.
He's not said yes yet, but we're going to get him to. And yes, my dragon is nuts. And bolts. And many things. I have a list here somewhere. He starts looking in his bag.
None of that. I don't give a fuck. Just get to the point. Why is the Axebeak here? If it speak up. You're my lord, a number of my clan, of my tribe, were recently killed, and I'm assuming you went after the ones that killed them and dealt with them appropriately. Well, that's the thing. There was no fight because these people got us talking. Fucking with senshi bullshit. Quite so.
Hey! That's offensive.
You gonna start something,
I
little...
think they know that.
It's not just the senshi that do it.
But senshi are the...
Fair, sir.
Sorry?
To be fair, sir, Law-abiding he may be, deadly in a fight he is also. He will bite your toes off.
I wouldn't
That's the
just
best
bite
thing to be
his
saying in
toes
front
off.
of a dragon.
Blood Dancer, I bet you I can do more than bite his toes off.
Do you want to go, little man? Come on then.
Maybe we don't put this into practice today. I don't particularly think fighting the head of a clan is particularly cohesive with gathering the clans together.
Well,
But-
theoretically,
What?
if you kill all the dragons,
Also, isn't the binging like this guy's known want strength wise, so if we prove our strength, he'll give us his scale. If he values strength.
I mean, to be fair, fighting is kind of how we settle things, or at least we've done before.
yeah.
I mean, obviously we don't fight; they fight. He's gonna hold up his Jade Lotus.
You just throw all your Jade Lotuses at Banjin and let them do it.
Yeah, I have a couple empty ones. I could. No,
I don't often use my Jade Lotuses to fight. That's where your skill comes in.
All right, I'm gonna have to deal with Toby.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna sit against a tree.
All right, so if I just throw all three of my empty Jade Lotuses at him, do you think what are my odds of catching him?
0.1%.
Very low.
Can he legendary resist a Jade Lotus?
You might be able to.
He might be able to, yeah.
If he is, he'll kill you the second he comes back out.
Also, good
Yeah,
thing
he
I wouldn't let him
will.
back out.
You're just gonna throw a Jade Lotus, and he's gonna look at it and then roast you alive.
I just like Toby barking in the background.
I just realized this is our Spider-Man or Deadpool talking to the audience moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you at
Everything
home
is
kids think we should do?
for
Should
a
we
second.
beat up the dragon or run away?
This is a Dora the Explorer.
I really don't want to fight an
Comment your
ancient.
suggestions down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on, I know I'm not the only one with an empty Jade Lotus.
I think I have one.
I don't have any.
The problem
I
is
don't have any either.
if you did end up catching one of the clan dragons in a Jade Lotus, I'm pretty sure the Emperor himself would hunt you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But it would be funny.
Yes.
It would be funny. BRB.
Banana.
Orange.
When you guys were talking about direction and where to go, I was really tempted to say that there's a legendary swordsman that has zero sense of direction. If you watch the show, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I mean, I get the reference. I mean, to be fair, he has a great sense of direction when the plot requires it.
That wore him out. We shall see.
Yeah. In a fight, he's good.
Okay.
When he's walking around, you can tell him to go right, and he'll go left. Like.
So, the Axebeaks chief is, of course, trying to get out that he wants permission from Banjin to welcome risen members back into his tribe. But but he keeps getting distracted by you guys.
I will back him up on that and say that we've been trying to unite all the Banjin tribes, and during that job, we encountered some Tenrai who killed some Banjin under an attack. And I suggested, as a form of an alliance for the Emperor, that the Tenrai Risen be allowed back into Banjin.
You what?
Well, that's why your Axebeak chief is here, to ask if that's okay, because it would be a great favor towards this alliance that we're trying to create, and the Emperor would really be happy with everybody involved.
Thought you were supposed to be a smart brain, says Banjin to the Axebeak chief.
He is. That's why he listened to us.
This. Do you really think I want dead men walking around stinking up the place? Do you think that's amicable to life? Ugh. No. Fucking idiots. Surrounded by fucking idiots.
No, you track the company that you keep.
Sorry, what?
Oh, no, nothing. No, I didn't say that.
You do understand that showing a truce between Tenrai and Banjin would get you a lot of favor with the Emperor?
Favor with the Emperor. Ugh.
Don't you want him to think about you first when he's thinking about planning who's on the front line?
You'll put me on the front line anyway.
My dragon's pretty tough.
Sorry?
I don't know, my dragon's pretty tough. I think he could be a good frontliner.
Mats.
Well, I was actually going to suggest the Matsuhiro. They've been really working on their phalanx formations.
The Matsuhiro are disciplined and effective.
Yeah, but they're not really frontliners like you are.
We don't do all that fancy planning We just charge right in and do as much damage as we can. Your dragon, Mazoku, does whatever the fuck he wants.
Pretty much.
And
I
how's
don't
any different
doubt
from
he
just
could be
charging in?
persuaded to lead the charge of chaos. I think he'd be very much down for that.
Mazoku is a truly wild card. Sometimes he'll kill his own people just for the fun of it. He may even literally throw his own men at the enemy.
Yeah, he does that. He likes to throw us quite literally sometimes.
He'll also torture, just for fun. And he won't wait for the end of the battle to do it. He'll do it publicly, right in the middle, for everyone to see just how depraved and horrifying his little thoughts can be.
Exactly. Do you want a dragon like that at the front? No offense, but when it comes to big, tough, bruising dragons like you, sir, you might be the best at that. My dragon would probably be second best. Do you want that nutcase leading the fight?
You really think you have the Emperor's ear, don't you? You don't think that you're just another tool that he's using, like he uses everyone else.
I don't really give a damn.
Spoken like a Traumazoku.
As long as I get to live another day with my friends, I'm pretty happy, if I'm honest.
What was Prior trying to say?
Whether or not he's using us as a tool, at the end of the day, if we are invaded, then his idea to unify everybody to make sure that the world doesn't, get destroyed is a good idea. Solve the rest afterwards.
If the Emperor's so tough, he could fight off the invasion himself. But no. Instead, he sends us to fight and die for him.
Well, if you're so dissatisfied, then after this invasion, then you can unify the clans to take out the Emperor. But the point right now is unifying everybody to stop the threat that's coming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wait, what the hell did you just say?
He just said that after the fight, we can kill the Emperor.
Well, I'm not explicitly giving you permission to, but if you feel that dissatisfied, you can go and challenge the Emperor after this invasion or war or whatever that's coming.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to not give this idiot any more ideas. It's bad enough he's being difficult already. What makes you think telling him he can kill the Emperor is a good idea? Also, he's kind of whispering, but not whispering at the same time.
Yeah.
The idea is basically, if he's compliant now, he can be non-compliant later, and I don't give a shit at that point. That's the beauty of a treaty. It only lasts for so long.
Plus, isn't there a lady dragon or a gent dragon you want to impress with showing just how strong you are in battle?
Who keeps feeding money into this thing? Alright. Tell you what, Axebeak. You can have your little dead tribesmen. But I think, as with all things, being the tribal leader, that you should set an example. Don't you think? Well, yes, of course. I knew you'd see the sense of it. Foosh! A stream of burning poison erupts from the dragon's throat, engulfing the Axebeak chief.
Well, damn.
You didn't strike me as a poison user.
Ooh, did someone leave? Oh, there we go. He's a red-green dragon. The green.
Yep.
The green breath.
Oh,
The
I
green
thought
breath.
he was red and black. Oops.
No,
that's
Mazoku's
your
red.
dragon.
Mazoku's red and black.
Alright.
Banjan's red and green. So yes, there's a charred and sickly-looking corpse. You can now clearly see the headband of intellect sitting on its brow. Also blackened.
Oh, I kinda liked him.
Looks like the Axebeaks need a new chief.
Not it.
You really are a pain in the ass.
I suppose you could just have him resurrected.
I was going to say that I'm assuming that's what your intention was, that to lead by example by himself being a resurrected person.
Yeah.
No, I 100% get where you were coming from. But there was a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And
You're questioning
well, you didn't
me.
choose the wrong way, you chose the obnoxious way. Yeah, kinda.
Are you
Some
challenging
dragging
me?
you on.
Are you challenging him?
Drake's gonna place his hand in the inventory. But if I am,
Off the dragon that just nuked somebody with poison fire.
It's pretty much napalm that came out of his mouth.
That's what I thought, like semi-liquid fire.
Yes.
yeah, napalm.
If you're so tough, then why not fight all of us, sir? Unless you don't think you can do it.
Oh, I could take you all. But if you want to be dragon of this tribe, of this clan, then you'll face me one-on-one. That's how it's done among dragons. Whoever wins is the greater dragon.
Care about rules. I'm a Mazoku and you're an asshole.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a dragon. So I really don't give a damn about your rules.
Good. I'm not one for rules either. Let's do this. It's a proper fight. Roll initiative.
Fine by me.
All right then.
Oof, that's a low roll.
What'd you say?
Oof,
that's a low roll.
Yes.
Any initiative bonuses?
Do you get any initiative bonuses?
Oh yeah, because of Prior's thing.
Oh yeah, so that's
It's our proficiency bonus added to your initiative.
okay. So
You can
that's
take it.
plus 5 again.
So I'm at 28 then for plus 5.
Yeah.
Also, out of curiosity, can I still rebarb his initiative roll?
No.
Duh.
Well, hold on. Let's read the wording of Silvery Barbs. Magically distract the triggering creature. When a creature you can see rolls a 60 feet, succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. No, because technically it's not a success or fail sort of d20 roll.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Has to be a successful, and you can't really succeed on initiative.
Where did Prayer go? Does he have duct tape? Amanda, where did Prayer go?
I'm not sure. I'm about to ask.
Okay,
Maybe technical issues?
maybe. So, for fuck's sake, Toby. And he's back. So,
Happy.
Blood Dancer, did your roll include Prior's boost to your initiative?
Yes.
Okay. Hanoka, did your roll include the boost?
It did not.
Okay. So that should actually also be 27, yes? Because it's a +5? Is it a +5, Rob?
Wait, I have advantage on a roll.
It's plus proficiency, and I believe everyone's proficiency is plus 5.
Sorry?
He stopped.
I have advantage on initiative rolls,
Okay, roll
so
it again.
That you do.
And I need Prior's roll as well, I think. 15.
so I got a
15,
Four.
same as me,
yeah.
You'll
which...
And yeah, so it would be Sanabi and then Madrix, but Drake, yours included the plus.
No,
No, didn't. Okay.
no, it didn't.
So you were actually at 28.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have Prior's roll yet? There it is. 25. Cool. And then Sanabi and Madrix. Well,
So, I think the order I've got
It's
is
actually-
Drake, then Hanoka, then Blood Dancer, then Prior,
Drake,
then...
Blood Dancer, Hanoka, Prior, and then the dragon, Banjin. On 19.
Yeah.
And then Sanabi and Madrix. So, Drake, what would you want to do?
I'll use my Jade Lotus. I'm gonna bring out Clyde. Really don't like abusing him, but whatever.
Right turn, Clyde.
The Planetar. That could technically bring out Bonnie, but he flies. So
Planetar flies too. Okay.
Monkey.
It's an orangutan, and his name is Clyde. That's why I brought him up. He's from an old Clint Eastwood movie called comedy movie called Any Which Way But Loose. But anyway, so Drake, you're using your action to bring out Clyde.
Yep, and then I will use my bonus action to dash and space myself away from the party.
All right, what's Clyde's initiative?
Bring that up. Where's it? Yeah, actual initiative. Use? I guess just a +5. Or technically +10 because of the bonus.
Yup. 23.
Where is he?
Clyde.
What you doing, buddy?
Okay.
You need more water.
Blood Dancer.
That's what it is. You need more water.
I am thinking about using Darminji's instant summons to get my special Shadow Blade out.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what that weapon does, though. For some reason, I don't have it written down on here.
Is it? I don't remember what we.
It's
talked
that
about.
thing that gave me, I remember it gave me haste, and it had one or two other things on it.
Was it the Black Razor?
Yeah, the Black Razor, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't put it on the sheet.
So.
Oh, wait, I wrote it down here. Weapon sword +11 to hit, 2d6 +7. Proficiency with intimidation +9.
You can cast haste spell on yourself once per day. Yeah. So I've brought up the Black Razor stats are in the D&D campaigns if you need them.
Oh, thank you.
But the instant summons was your action, right?
Yeah, that would be an action.
Okay. Doing anything else? Like activating your own frickin' shadow form?
Shadow form?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
The spooky you.
Blood Dancer's in control of it now, though, isn't he?
Yeah. So you can just turn dark whenever you want to.
Yeah, but for him, I think it's gonna generally be a last resort.
Even though... Okay.
Because it uses up a high level spell slot.
Fair.
Yes, I have access to it, but if I use it, then I've only got one heal spell I can use.
Okay.
If anyone takes a lot of damage, so it's risky to use it, but I think Blood Dancer's pissed off enough to use it.
Alright. So, you're just summoning your sword this time. Okay.
Yes. I'm reading what the sword does.
Yeah, by all means. And so it's Anoka next. It's Anoka gonna do her signature move. Rage and charge.
Yes.
Remember, you've already got Columbo out because you were riding him. So you can also roll initiative for him if you want. If you want him in the fight.
Could you send me Combo's sheet again?
I can give you his stats, yes. Um, macho man. There you go. Capture that image. So it's a d20 plus 1. Well, plus 6 because of Prior's extraness. Eight. So Clumber will be going last. But that didn't use your action because he's already summoned, so you can still rage and attack. So let's do. So you got 2 attacks, d20 plus 8 with your great axe. Yes. Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to have to head to the store. I apologize. I have to grab pull-ups.
Oh.
Could you play my character until I get back?
I could, but wouldn't you prefer Rob do it?
That might be hard for him with the crazy kids.
Okay.
Rob said he can do it.
Good. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so both of those hit. So that would be 2d12 plus 12. Very nice. 20 points of damage to the dragon. Alright. And then it's Prior's turn. What does Prior want to do?
I am going to summon Elf Lubber.
Sending a giant against a dragon. How to offend a dragon in one easy step.
Hey, he decided to try to attack us.
Is this true?
Well, in my perspective, he attacked us. And I don't think I can do anything else. I can activate my Spirit Shroud for next turn.
Yep. And you can roll initiative for Elf Lubber.
Oh, yes.
I'm
going.
He's on 10.
Oh, he's gone.
He's over by me. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, wouldn't that be 15 Prior?
That's just my bonus, it'd be 15.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Clyde.
Alright, so this guy huge or
Yes. Yes, he huge.
alright, cool. Fi is going to go ahead and cast Insect Plague around his face.
Okay.
That would be a con save.
Yes. Plus 32.
It's still half, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. How do you do the half thing again?
/2. So.
Just /2?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay!
18 bitey damage to his face.
That's guaranteed to piss him off. Alright.
And Clyde will close in so he can get ready to smack them.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And now it's Banjin's turn. No.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't get his breath attack back. But...
Oh, yeah, he wasted it.
Sorry?
I said, oh, yeah, he wasted it.
Yep. But can Hanoka and Clyde each make a DC 22 dexterity saving throw?
Let's see. Yes. Ooh, 14. A bit better.
Priya, could you do Hanoka's dex save? With advantage because she's barbarian.
Yes, I do not have her sheet on me though.
Oh, okay. So it's a D20 plus 2 with advantage. If you would, please. Oof. Well, thankfully, it's only a wing attack. Which is 2d6 plus 8. Plus 8. So, 16. 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and they're both knocked prone.
Does that count as magical?
No. That's a good point. Yeah.
Hey. So it's only half.
Yeah. And actually, it wouldn't do any damage to Hanoka at all, because she's a lycanthrope. Alright. Now he gonna do multi-attack. Can everyone make a wisdom saving throw against being frightened?
Yeah.
What's the radius on that?
120 feet.
You know, I don't think I will.
Because you're immune to being frightened.
Yeah.
Alright, so would
Anyone within 10 feet of me is also immune.
Am I still technically within the range since I moved back?
You
fell
back
out of my movement.
You're within the range of the frightful presence. You wouldn't be in range of Prior.
Would I be in range of Prior? I haven't moved at all.
Yeah, I'm.
You might.
Yeah,
you might be, but Hanoka and Clyde are not. And
okay.
Well, Clyde's immune to being frightened.
Fair.
Would Murder be within range of Prior?
Did you also not move from where you started from?
No, I didn't move where I started from.
Okay, then yeah, you're still within 10 feet of Prior.
Okay.
What's
What
the
was that
DC on
bonus,
it?
Pro?
DC's 19. Sorry? What's the what?
What was the bonus from Prior?
I think if you're within 10 feet of Prior, you were immune to being frightened.
You're immune.
Oh, just immune? Damn.
Yeah.
Right. And then once I hit 17th level in Paladin,
So-
it's 30 feet. You're immune.
Yeah. So Hanoka needs to do a d20 plus 1. And Drake needs to roll his. Yeah. Which he did. Okay, so Drake and Hanoka are both frightened.
Not gonna add to that either. Can I get myself in? No, I already used my bonus action.
I'm afraid you can't. Sorry. Clyde. Does a 20, a 30, and a 30 hit?
Let me see. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So. Now they're they're resistant to non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning, yes?
Yep.
So 2d10 plus 46 plus 16 over 2 plus 2d6 fire damage. Oh, does he have any resistance to fire? Or immunity?
Check. Fire. New.
Or poison?
New.
Okay.
Just bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, and
That's 28 points of damage altogether from the multi-attack.
okay.
Okay. And then...
Oh, I would have had advantage on that.
Oh, on the
10. Yeah.
on the frightened? Or...
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if it mattered.
DC's 22. Can you do it?
Well, it's still worse. Wait, it's 22?
Yeah. Sorry, DC's 19.
Oh, well,
My
then-
apologies, 19.
Oh, I was about to say, because there's no point in me rolling.
No, I was thinking of the wing attack. Okay. So it is Sanabi's turn.
Fuck it. If we're breaking some of the rules, why not break all of them? And he's going to pull out his Jade Lotus. This one's different than the others. And he tosses it out as a retriever comes out.
A retriever.
Yep. Large construct, CR14.
As in...
It came up in the last tournament we fought in.
As in this, right?
Yes, that.
Big mechanical spider thing with a demon in it.
That would be correct.
Okay.
Then I gotta roll initiative for it.
Yes. $12. Plus 5 is 17.
Okay, 17. I forgot. Yeah, well, the other way. And then I'm going to do insightful fighting against the dragon. I need a deception check. But we know how this goes. It's going to fail. I'm going to pass.
You sure about that?
Oh, that's... Yep.
Going wild, wild west here, indeed.
Yes. So now I'll get sneak attack on my... when I attack and whatever for free. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I had a quick question.
Yes.
Since Clyde got hit, we would have to roll concentration for insect plague. What would that be?
So he, it's a, it would be a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
31. All right. Well, that means he has to make the con save again.
What?
The end of his turn, since insect plague is still up.
Oh, right. You mean the dragon needs to make the con save again?
Yes, dragon.
Banjin. 28. Seven points of damage.
Damage is still damage.
Damn these fucking bugs! Okay. So where were we? I believe it's Madrix's turn. Yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Madrix is going to call into the woods for Gerald.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna call into the woods hoping Gerald will hear and arrive at some point.
Okay. Roll initiative for Gerald.
Okay. What was Gerald's initiative roll? Give me. Okay.
It would be that would be 10.
That's. Oh right, yeah, because of Briar's thing.
Okay. Well, that wasn't. He's already out, so that's not your action. What are you doing for your action?
How far away is the dragon from me?
Probably only about 40 feet. At the most. Why?
Okay, so that's walking distance.
Yes.
I'm gonna get to him, and then I'm gonna rage.
You're gonna walk up to him and then go roar.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, but roar. All right.
And then because of Wild Surge and Controlled Surge, a 2 and a 5. Okay. 2 is I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
So you can bounce behind him.
And a 5 is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, the creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. I will take 5.
You're gonna do the extra damage. Yep, makes sense.
Yes. Yep. And so as I am raging, I'm going to use my Warhammer of Warning and whack. 19 to hit.
19 hits. That's exactly his AC.
For 14 damage. And then I'm going to once again...
Does that include the extra force?
Sorry, no, that's when he hits me. When a creature hits me with an attack roll before my range ends, that creature takes 1d6 force.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I see.
One more whack. Does not hit.
Does not hit. But you can attack recklessly if you wish.
I would like to attack recklessly.
In which case, you get to re-roll both those d20s and see if you get a better hit. Nice. Yep. Those are both better hits. So neither of them are crit, but that's okay.
Neither of them are crits, but...
But yeah, roll damage.
Wait, hang on. No, I don't have Brutal Critical yet. That's a later level thing.
Well, Brutal Critical doesn't give you crits on 19s anyway.
I thought it did.
Nah. As a champion, as a fighter champion feature. And you don't
Yes,
have
improved critical.
Improved critical. That was it. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, critical does increase the number of dice.
Yes.
I would have a good
So another
combination,
1d10 plus 5 is 6.
6 points of damage. Every little helps. All right. Is that your turn, Madrix?
That was my 2 attacks, that's my movement, and that's my action and bonus action.
All right, then. Elf Lobber.
Oh. So, Elf Lobber is how far away from Banjin?
Where did you summon him? Did you want to summon him right next to Banjin, or did you have him appear right next to
Yes, that would really piss him off, and he's being a dick, so I'm going to piss him off.
All right, then.
And Elf Lobber will attack with his greatsword. Which is 8 plus 15.
Both of those hit.
Double checking what the X is on his attack. 8. That's not 12, that's 16.
$66 points of fucking damage. You've managed to do more damage than has been done to him so far by 1 point. So yeah, he'd only taken 65 points of damage total so far. It's now jumped to 131 points of damage so far. Well done. Okay. And then Gerald appears above the canopy.
Gerald will fly as close to his face as he can get. And
Foosh?
Prismatic Breath.
Mm-hmm. So I need con save, dex save.
DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Plus 6. 24?
Alright, he will take half damage from this. And it's going to be acid damage.
Acid! $40.
So that'll be 20 damage.
Oh, right, yeah. You didn't do the /2. Okie dokie. Nice
Oh,
one.
wait, you can slash 2 and it works?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
if you had, for example, typed 60 10/2 like so, it would have calculated it.
Oh.
And you can
I see.
you can even do stuff like
Time to like 2 more.
60, 10 plus 6 plus over 2. And it would calculate everything inside the brackets and then divide the whole thing by 2. Does that make sense?
Ah, yeah. That's really useful, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Clumbo. So, Clumbo, I'm assuming, given that, well, Clumbo could easily either burrow right under the dragon or run right up to it and then either do its multi-attack, 1 bite and 4 claw attacks, or he can blast the dragon in the face with a chill wind. I say in the face because he probably wouldn't want to hit any of the allies. And if he does it from a distance, then the 60-foot cone would spread and hit other people too.
Combo?
Sorry?
Combo?
Yeah, Clumbo.
Okay, Frost Breath.
Frost Breath. Are they doing it from a distance, or are they closing the point blank range first?
Right in the face.
Right, cool. Okay. So to get just the dragon. It's a DC 17 dex save. $22. So that would be half of 8d10 cold damage. $27. Oof. Even halved. That. All right. Well done, Clumbo. That's a very nice roll, Drake.
Right. All right. So, what is the frighten rules for this one, or is it just the standard?
Yeah. So you can. Yeah. You can't get any closer to the dragon, and you'd have disadvantage on D20 rolls, so attacks and skills.
Okay, so it's not the one where I had to run away from him.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I had no plans of getting any closer to him anyway.
He didn't cast fear. He just subjects you to the frightened condition.
I know someone, when they frighten you, it also makes you run away from them.
There's a spell called fear. Yeah. While frightened by the fear spell, you have to dash away.
Okay. So I am going to use my action to cast haste on Clyde.
Nice.
And bonus action. No. I think I can. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just haste on haste and Clyde. That's it.
Okay.
Actually, what's the range on inspiration? I think I might be
60.
too far to do it. Oh, yeah, then I'll inspire who's the next one to attack?
After you, it would be Blood Dancer.
Alright, yeah, I'll give Blood Dance for the inspiration. "You got this!" as he yells from like halfway across the field.
Mm-hmm. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Now, before Blood Dancer takes her turn, his turn, Banjin is going to use a legendary action because he doesn't like being mobbed. Anybody who's within 10 feet of the dragon right now, so that includes Elflobber and Clyde and Hanoka.
And my retriever.
And your retriever.
And Madrix.
And Madrix.
And Gerald.
Yeah. All need to make dexterity saving throws.
Wait, I thought Gerald attacked from range.
I thought they had to.
Oh,
Klombo too.
Well, it's a 60-foot cone, so he didn't want to hit anyone. So he went as
Yeah, but
close
then
as he
Columbo
could,
do the
which
same
was
thing, but just aim it for his face.
30 feet.
No, Klombo got close so that the, so for the same reason, so that the spread wouldn't hit anyone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, dex saving throws. Try and beat a 22.
I failed.
Can I see this effect?
Yeah, because the dragon is literally flapping his fucking wings.
Okay, because I get advantage on that then.
Yes.
Well, arguably, you can't see the air that's pushing him. No.
I can see the cause, though.
Yes.
Okay, so that's for Madrix. And for Gerald, what is...
Okay. It looks like everyone is on their ass and taking, if they're not a were creature, 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
My retriever is immune to non-magical damage.
Okay.
And Clyde just resists.
Oh, so half.
So 6.
Oh, sugar, I rolled in the wrong chat.
Noodles!
Is that a game
re-roll.
Lushing rules?
So,
Okay, how much damage was it?
13, but if you have resistance, it would only be 6.
Dexterity, right?
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
Okay, 13 to Gerald.
Okay. And the dragon also uses its flapping to get 40 feet into the air. Now, of course, if you were knocked prone, you don't get an opportunity attack against him. And pretty much everyone was knocked prone.
Wait, but the spider's immune to damage. It can't be knocked prone.
Is it resistant to being... Is it immune to being knocked prone?
No.
Wait, but if it can't get damage, would it not be affected?
The force would still knock it over. It just doesn't get hurt. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Banjin is now 40 feet in the air. Blood Dancer, what do you want to do?
Well, I have a spell jump and a dark mantle called Happy that can keep me in the air.
Ooh, I just remembered. 1d6 damage to the dragon.
Oh, right.
Because it attacked me.
Go ahead and roll.
Sorry.
1. Technically, it's an error effect rather than an attack, but yeah. What was it? So the jump spell, yes. Might as well jump. You touch a creature. The creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. Do you remember the rules for jump? For jumping in general?
I'm trying to remember.
If you fall
further
than 10 feet, you take damage.
Well, yes.
That's why I
Is
have
it
a
10
dark
feet?
mantle.
You can't jump higher than your walking speed.
What?
You can't jump farther or higher than your walking speed.
Yes, yeah. Okay, but this triples your jump distance for that spell. So yeah, that goes over that. So normally a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score, but you're trying to do a high jump, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
off the top of my horsey.
So to make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 foot on immediately before you jump. If you make a standing high jump, which you would be if you were doing it from the back of your horse, you can only jump half that distance. So 3 plus your strength modifier would be 7. Halved, that would be 3, and then multiplied by 3 because of the jump spell would allow you to leap 9 feet into the air.
Not so great.
Not going to be enough to reach the dragon. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Because how high is he in the air?
40.
40.
So he's still within Shadow Blade range. Is what
You
you're
can still throw a shadow blade at him, yes.
All that really changes is I can't use Steel Wind Strike on him. And I'd wanted to use Steel Wind Strike on him.
Let's have a look. You flourish the weapon using casting and vanish to strike like the wind. Choose 5 creatures you can see within 30 feet. Yeah. But...
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're on the back of a horse. The horse is a large creature, would be... So you'd already be 6 feet off the ground, and then you stand on its back. How tall are you, Blood Dancer?
I think Blood Dancer is like 6 foot.
6 foot. Okay. So your head, and if you raise your arms up, your hands would be more than 12 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the dragon is 40 feet off the ground. Which means, arguably, that there's only 28 feet between the dragon and your hands.
So I could boom the dragon.
So you can Steel Wind Strike.
Yes. And I have
But you can only
the
there's only one target, so you only get to do you don't get to do 5 attacks against him. Just to
Oh.
Oh.
But I do have my normal 2 attacks plus the haste, so that would be 3 attacks.
No, the Steel Wind Strike would be instead of your normal attacks.
Oh, okay.
Because you're casting a spell.
Right.
Alternatively, you can just throw your Shadow Blade at him.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Alright, roll the hit.
Okay, and I'm adding in the haste.
So that gives
the
you...
weapon gives me haste.
Yeah, does it? Is that a free action?
It's the weapon that gives you haste. You don't cast haste.
Yeah, I'm just... Hold on. Can cast haste spell on you once per day. Decides when to cast it. Maintains concentration, so you don't have to. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't use your action to do that. Cool. So you have 3 attacks. With your Shadow Blade. Go ahead and roll it. 3 iterations.
Two weapon fighting. Yep. Oh, could I use one of my bardic inspirations
To do what?
to add extra ouchies?
With what ability?
Yeah,
Are
I
you,
can't
are
remember
you talking
them
about?
off the top.
Are you talking about your blade flourish?
Yeah, flourish. That's it.
Okay. Class feat blade flourish. Okay. So you can either do a defensive flourish, a slashing flourish, or a mobile flourish. If you do a defensive flourish, you do extra damage equal to whatever you rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die, and you get to add the same result to your armor class until the start of your next turn. If you do slashing flourish, you can again roll the Bardic Inspiration die, do extra damage, and do the same amount of damage to another target within 5 feet of you. And with mobile flourish, again, you do extra damage equal to the Bardic Inspiration die, and then you push the target 5 feet away from you.
I like the idea of pushing the target 5 feet away.
So you're going to push him for 5 feet higher up into the air.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be a good idea.
You can then immediately use your reaction to move your walking speed to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the target. Again, that would probably be a bad idea. I think defensive flourish would probably be the best bet in this case.
Yeah, I think it will.
So first of all, roll the hit.
Could damage Gerald, which may result in him getting another head.
Okay, unfortunately, the nat 1 hurts you, and only the 22 hits the dragon.
And don't forget you got a D10 for my inspiration.
All right.
Yay! So I'll roll a d10.
And add it to the 14, I'm assuming? Making
Yeah.
that a 23, so that one hits as well. So 1 hit against yourself and 2 against the dragon.
Okay, so what damage die do I do to myself? Because I have Black Razor.
Do you remember what the Black Razor damage is?
Let's see. 2d10 for the Shadow Blade.
Well, no, it's instead of the Shadow. It's a Shadow Blade Black Razor. So,
Oh, okay.
although... Wait. Yeah, so it's a great sword. So... Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, 2d10 plus 7.
D10 7.
You didn't need to have that D in there. So you take 19 points of damage,
Okay.
Ouch.
Let me note that down.
and then you're gonna do 4d10 plus 14 to the dragon.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can add your Bardic Inspiration die to that. A D8.
1d8.
52. And you also add 40 AC until your next turn. So at the moment you've got an AC of 18. Well,
Yay.
20 actually, because the haste also increases your AC by 2.
So 20 until the next round.
Yes, and then it will be 16 for as long as the sword is still concentrating on haste for you.
Okay. Do I roll intimidation as well? I do get +2 intimidation, but I'm not sure if that's just in case I want to use
No,
it. Or...
it's not automatic as part of the attack. No,
Okay.
it would be if you wanted to growl at your enemy before you attacked, or before combat
It's too
initiated.
late for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Blood Dancer, he sees the dragon flying off and he says, "Oh no, you don't!"
And throws your scary shadow blade. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
And will use Happy the Dark Mantle to stop me from crashing to the ground.
You're not actually leaping, you're just throwing your sword.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You're not attached to the sword.
No, not.
It does that thing where you throw it and it comes back to you.
Yeah.
So it reforms in your hand, like spooky.
And if I mini-max this guy, he would be deadly if I had rogue levels.
You're already
I'm
pretty.
not going to.
Okay. Hanoka. You're currently prone, and the dragon is flying 40 feet above your head. What would you like to do?
What does prone mean?
Means you're lying on the ground, having been knocked on your ass by the wing attack.
Well, I'm pretty damn mad, but I don't think there's much of anything I can do.
You can stand. Are you going to stand up at least?
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to yell at him. Can I get combo to do his frost breath?
Already did on his turn. What you can do is throw javelins at him. Or you can try.
I'm going to throw javelins.
Do you have any empty Jade Lotuses?
No.
Jade Lotus. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so if I take damage, please let me know after.
I unfortunately do not.
That's probably for the best. But yeah, okay. So if you throw your javelins, unfortunately, he's slightly out of range, so you got disadvantage. But that's 2 iterations of D20 plus 8 with disadvantage. Yes. 11 and 14. Neither of those hit, sadly. They fly up and come clattering down. Thankfully, neither of them hit you. What the hell? But it's never real because, yeah, pretty much. Blah, blah, blah. The nice thing about not running a campaign on Rails is, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It can never be derailed.
It can never be derailed because there are no rails. Yes. Prior.
Is he still flying?
He's still flying.
Son of a bitch. I can't fly, you cheap bastard.
Then you are no dragon.
No, I'm a hound folk.
Go back to your kennel. Pop.
I will summon So beside him.
Roll initiative for So, please.
Fuck, I don't have a sheet.
I got you.
Ooh, I just had a thought.
Did it hurt?
No, not this one.
Why be a dragon when we have guardian angel? Yeah, there's So. 24. Very nice. So, you doing anything else on your turn?
No.
Then so is next.
Creeping darkness.
Cast darkness at a point within 120 feet of it. Okay.
But then we can't see it.
Then you can't see the dragon. Yup. No one can see the dragon except so. I'm well. Actually, that's not true. I think Clyde has true sight, right?
And the darkness sphere isn't very big.
Yep, quite as true sight.
Yeah.
Don't dragons have
Blind
true
sight.
sight?
They have blind sight.
Sight.
There's a slight difference. And it's only to 60 feet, and this is 120 foot. Oh, wait a minute, actually, no. The darkness spell.
Foot
it's
radius.
a 15-foot sphere, 15-foot radius sphere. Whilst a huge dragon would be 20 foot from... Yeah, 20-foot wingspan, roughly. So, yeah, it would... the sphere would be 30 foot across. The dragon would be completely inside the darkness. Sorry. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. Clyde.
Right. So the darkness doesn't really hinder him, though, does it?
No.
Okay. Just check. Clyde, because he has wings, is going to fly up and proceed to go smack the hell out of the dragon. Ooh,
And you
nice.
even got a crit. All of those hit.
Okay, now let's see if I can do this properly. Because his greatsword does 4d6 plus 7 plus additional 5d8 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. So for the crit, that would be 8d6. So it's 16d6 altogether for the dices. What did you say the whole thing was?
And what was it? 5d8 radiant damage.
So that's 20 d8 of radiant damage. And the modifier?
And all those hits, that's 21. Because the modifier is 7.
So, no, that would only be... Oh, yeah, that would be 21. You're right, 'cause 3 times 7 is 21. Yeah.
Yeah, they all hit.
Yeah,
And
holy
that's
sword
20.
indeed. Holy sword, Batman.
16d8 plus 21 plus 20d8. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just make sure.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I think it's ironic you cast Darkness. Because then he'll just see like the light come emerging before it smacks the hell out of him.
Yeah. The radiance might blast its way out of the darkness, actually, because the darkness is only a 3rd level spell, and that's clearly more than a 3rd level power. Okay. So, altogether, Banjin has taken 427 points of damage, and he's going to take another 13 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground. Banjin is unconscious.
Who's got a spare spear?
Black razor away before he decides to numb on the dragon's soul.
I assume since he's out, am I like still under effects of fear?
No, especially if Lone Fist steps within 10 feet of you.
Okay, I'm gonna approach Banjan
Okay.
with a lotus in my hand.
Is anybody going to
Oh.
stop him?
Scenario going to...
Yeah, Madrix will also put a hand on Drake's shoulder.
You may as well declare war on the Emperor if you do that.
He's like unconscious, though, not dead.
Uh-huh. But capturing a dragon in a Jade Lotus, any sort of
Yeah, I know.
dragon.
We kind of had this conversation when you left.
Fair.
Yeah, he's just going to approach. He's just going to like crouch in front of his, I guess, massive head. I guess you weren't much of a dragon now, were you?
Ho ho! Ho ho!
Oh,
Wait, is he conscious? I wanted to be
No, he's-
conscious when you say that.
He's not. He's not. He's saying that to an unconscious Banjin.
Can I cast healing word on him and then can you say that again?
Sure.
But now,
Okay.
what do we do with an unconscious clan dragon?
Hold on, I'm about to
wake him back
impulsively
up.
so Ravenburg can rip into him.
Two.
So you give him only 2 points. What? Is it only a D4?
Sugar, I forgot to add. I'm using healing word, and I forgot to add my charisma
It's a-
modifier.
Yeah.
So it's 4.
So 2 plus.
Yes.
Four is enough.
He's up.
Is it
You know?
As soon as he
He is
starts to
up.
stir, I'm just going to say that again.
So, you really have to humiliate me by healing me afterwards. Fuck!
Well, we weren't gonna let you die.
We weren't?
Well, no. I really do understand he was kind of a dick, but I'm pretty sure the Emperor would be pissed if we let him die. Or at least
But-
we killed him anyway.
Isn't that the rule of the dragons, all of them? The strongest wins. If they die, and person takes their place. That's how the Emperor got his power, by defeating them all.
Yeah, but we
It has
ganged
to
up on
be
the guy.
one-on-one combat for that to be valid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Either way, if
How
they're
would they-
revived,
That's you fucking. Yes, I know. Have your fucking scale. And he rips off a scale and throws it at you.
You know, if you wanted to play like that, I feel like a one-on-one right now would be, pretty fair.
Right now.
Yeah.
You're just lucky I'm merciful, unlike you.
Can I bite him? Will that work on a dragon?
No.
please stop pissing off the barbarian dragon.
In terms of if you were attempting to turn him into a Kitsune lycanthrope, no, that will not work on a dragon. It has to be humanoid.
Gosh dang it. I tried.
Theoretically,
but
if
the
we
bite
polymorph
might
the
be
dragon
enough-
into a human.
The bite might be enough. No, it's still a dragon, even if it looks human. Or at least, yeah. For its own shape change ability, at least. Polymorph might actually.
I got to say,
True
I
polymorph.
was
Go on.
I was hoping it'd last at least another round, 10 rided.
That's it. Get out of my sight right now, or I'm lighting you all on fire.
We could kill you right here, right now, so... Your threats are empty.
Foosh.
Okay, guys.
Roll dexterity saves, all of you.
Are you sure
I
about
was gonna
that?
say
Because that's
he may
his class. Want to
be.
smack him for hitting me.
You realize he also rules the entire clan of barbarians.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
if
we
we kill
probably
him,
shouldn't be
rule
pissing
the
this guy
clan.
off, but
Because it's not just a singular.
I'm just
thought we
saying
have
that
to
if
worry
you're
about.
committed to
it
that,
is funny.
My deck sucks.
So, I'm on. Alright. Who are we waiting for? Hanoka?
oh, so you're committing to it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He warned you and you antagonized him further, so. Huh?
Oh wow.
Drake, stop showing off.
Hanoka, you'd have advantage.
First of all, I'm not even the one who antagonized him.
No.
Me. I'm sorry. I don't regret it.
And to be fair, I kind. No, it's fine.
Blood
You don't know what
dancer. You
happens
didn't do anything.
Hanoka?
Double check something.
If anyone's to be blamed, it's definitely Sanabi.
Okay, so those of you who got a 22 or higher on the deck save, which would be Drake and Blood Dancer, you only take 24 points of damage.
And I am going to use my uncanny dodge to half that again.
I believe uncanny dodge means that if you would take half, you actually take 0.
No, that's evasion.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge to half it, and then my gift to the chromatic dragon to half it again. So I'm only going to take 12.
Okay. But
Because fuck that dragon. That was weak.
Hanoka, Priya, and Sanabi and Madrix would have taken 49 points of damage unless you've got some trickery like Sanabi does.
What was that? That was weak.
Fire and poison. So Drake, what are you doing there? I'm using my parental
19,
head smack.
27, and 25.
So you're reacting.
I told you if you committed to that, exactly what's going to happen.
Alright. Well, all 3 of those hit, and of course, no matter what you roll, it's going to be enough to knock him unconscious again. Because he's only got 4 hit points.
You just wait. What? He just put it on the brink of death because it's 1 death save away from dying.
Healing word again.
Well, I mean,
Oh, wait,
the first
hang
hit
on, no,
he's thrown
that's
up
3
to knock him.
attacks.
If the first hit knocks him
And-
out, then the next 2 hits would be 2 automatic fails on death saves. Yeah.
No, there would be 4, because...
Oh, because he'd be prone and unconscious
Yep.
at that point. He'd be
he
dead.
would be dead.
He'd be dead.
Ah, fuck's sake.
be
Okay,
dead.
revivify.
No, I got this. You don't need to waste a gem on him.
Well, you
Oh,
gotta-
you can just say non-lethal damage.
Clyde, he just snaps his fingers. Clyde's
Yeah.
going to cast Raise Dead.
Raise dead. Yep, that works. Yep. That's better than revivify. You.
What did we learn?
What was that breath attack? It was really weak.
Will you
Jesus Christ.
Leave me
Will you
alone.
Can we stop antagonizing
Please.
the dragon?
Please just leave me alone.
Okay, fine.
You've defeated me, alright? Twice. Just fuck off. You got your scale. You have my fealty. I'm in, alright? Just fuck off.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Hey, this was just payback for you insulting my clan.
Fuck off!
Bandon,
We should do this again sometime. It's fun.
yeah,
Tell me
you
who-
are kind of cooler than my dragon. I hope one day me and you actually get that one on. Be fun.
Blood Dancer, I need your help. Who's off?
Thank you, bro. Who's off?
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
anyone who's
God
off.
damn it. Okay.
Who's off? What off?
The Banjin said fuck off. Sanabi said, who is off? Implying that he needs the...
He wants to fuck off.
He wants to fuck off. Whoever off might be.
He's wondering who it is.
Okay. Come here, little fox. Let's leave the poor dragon alone.
Okay, yes, let's have this conversation somewhere less
Can I poke him?
bitter.
You cannot poke the dragon. Come here. I'm just going to pick him up.
You've done
by the
enough.
scruff.
You've done enough.
Can I pick up this feral little fox by the scruff? And
You
just
could try.
walk
It
out?
would be a grapple check.
Sanabi's going to... So, I'm going to do
Whoa.
something. Sanabi's going to be acting like he's against it. Like, flailing. But not going to be contested. He's not going to act like...
Fair.
Try to push her away and thing.
Then yeah, Blood Dancer, you can just pick the fox up.
Like when you pick up a toddler who's having a tantrum.
Yeah, you're trying to intimidate the big scary dragon.
Let me poke it! I didn't get to touch it once in the fight. Let me stand. I got my trident.
If another dragon decides they want to try and push us with a breath weapon, you can hit it. But this
Yeah,
guy
we
has
still have
already
Mizoku
been beaten
to deal
up
with.
enough.
Still have Mizoku to deal with. And Tenrai. You've made some inroads with Tenrai, but you haven't actually got their thing. You've also made inroads with Shizen, but haven't actually got their scale yet either.
To be fair, Mizoku will probably like you fucking him. Or touching him.
So what you're saying is I could fulfill the ultimate bard fantasy.
As if the bard fantasy involves torture porn, then yes.
I mean, bards are pretty kinky.
That they are.
Hey, I got no problem with it as long as I'm the one doing the torturing.
Well, this is the thing. Mizoku tends to be the one that likes to be the torturer, the pain giver. But anyway, so what's next on the agenda for the Emperor's Chosen?
Speaking of dragons
Snake
who are
people?
going to...
Well, this is the
I
thing. You
don't
now
think
have
we
you
need-
now have Banjin scale. You don't need to unite any of the Banjin tribes anymore.
That is true.
You've gotten Banjin's attention. You got his scale. Banjin's done.
He kicked his ass.
Yes. You still need scales. You still need scales from Matsuhiro, Wasenshi, Bokiya, Shizen, Tenrai, and Mizoku.
What's the closest?
That would be either... Well, Wasenshi's to the north, Shizen's to the east, and Tenrai and Mizoku are both to the south.
Maybe head north.
I'm thinking either Tenrai or Shizen.
I'd be down for Tenrai.
You're going to go visit the...
Or, well, I'd be down for any of them.
You're going to
but
visit the
Tenrai sounds
Deadlands.
Down for Tenrai, that's not a good thing.
Wait, which one was the Tenrai again?
Tenrai are the Death Worshippers. They're the ones that
No, I mean,
have-
where were they?
Sorry?
I said, where were they again? Your location?
I will share the map. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
As far as I know, we haven't taken a long rest between the
Yeah, you probably...
ravens
You're
and the
overdue.
dragon.
You're overdue for a long rest.
think when we get close to the border, take a long rest.
There's the mappage.
Yeah, I think heading to the 10 ride should be the last one. That way we could take them and Mizoku at the same time.
Yeah, because they're both. Yeah.
They're neighbours.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, the first undead we met were okay. Let's hope the rest of them are alright.
Are you going to be camping in Banjan territory before you head out?
I would suggest camping near the border. Still in Banjian, but
Let's head back to the
close-ish.
Wolf Tribe. They were fun.
Mm-hmm. You might also want to tell the Axebeaks what happened to their chief.
Yeah.
Hey, did anyone revive him?
Oh yeah, I'll cast Revivify on him quick.
It's been more than 10 minutes since he was fooshed.
Sadness.
I'm going to... Doesn't it count as a reset for Clyde if I return him and bring him back out?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do that and have him cast Raise Dead again.
Okay. Fair enough. The Axebeaks have their chief back, complete with the headband of intellect, so he's still able to talk.
Out of character, I did have a backup plan for if we accidentally killed the dragon.
No, what was that?
Well, the chief guy, Blood Dancer, felt might actually be a better ruler of Banjian, so I was considering through polymorphing him into an adult dragon. Because that's the highest I can do.
Turning an Axebeak into Banjan's replacement. Yeah.
I mean, that could have worked.
Wow, that's great.
I don't know how the Emperor would have reacted, though, so that was a last resort.
You are truly chaotic. Yes. Yes, she is.
I mean, I guess as long as he was willing to work with the Emperor, I don't see why it would be a problem.
Oh, yeah, he'd probably toe the line. He'd know that any... Yeah. Anyway, so... yeah, Axebeak Chief's awake. Alive. Grateful, and will probably run back to his tribe. But yeah, you want to head over to the Banjin Tenrai border and take a long rest?
Tribe.
I mean, can we just head back to the Axebeak encampment and just rest with them?
Yeah, you could. I mean, they still owe you a feast.
Oh, right. Party time.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Long rest at the Axebeaks. Party over here. So, yeah. Get all your hit points, spell slots, and stuff back. And I think, because you did defeat Banjin, you deserve a level up.
Not to be rude, but defeat is an understatement.
Yes, yes, you did. You kicked his ass hard. Da 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 da.
I just love like how the damage scaled though. It's like we were doing chip damage. Elf Lava came in, did a whole chunk of damage, and then the planter just finished it.
Yeah, that planetar damage. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think the crit really helped.
Yes, it did. Yeah. All right. So, we will put a pin in it there for now, with you long resting, when having your feasting and stuff. Feel free to use the RP channel to talk in character about plan what you're doing next, talk about the day. Sinabi may have something to say to you before you turn in as well. So, I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. If you'd like to join the community, we have a link in the description. Please do. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.